My name is Ewa Dziedzic-Elliott. I'm the president of New Jersey Association of School Librarians, and I'm also an education librarian at the College of New Jersey. And today I wanted to address an issue of book banning. In state of New Jersey, like in other states, we are experiencing some elements of book banning and censorship. The problem with school libraries and school library materials is that we are obligated by state laws to acquire certain materials to supplement what is being taught and what is being mandated by state standards. So whenever we have a conversation about school librarianship, we always have to remember that we are following state requirements and state required mandatory materials, that we are supporting our classroom materials. We also have to remember that school librarians are certified and well educated and well versed in how to make final decisions and how to acquire those materials for school libraries. So there is no way that random pieces end up on the shelves in school libraries. We have a process, we have tools that we use how to make decisions about what needs to be added to our collection. We are running statistics and reports what we currently have in our collections and what is missing. And based on that information, we purchase new materials. A lot also depends on the school's budget, how much money we can spend on our print materials versus how much money we're able to spend on our digital resources. When it comes to our resources, we also always make sure that our resources are grade level appropriate. I would never put a book on a shelf for elementary school students that was not meant to be read by students in this age group. There's a couple of different criteria that we take in consideration to evaluate which grade level is the most appropriate or which type of library is the most appropriate for various different books. So for example, we as school librarians, we will use well-known reviews from various different school library journals and read those reviews before we purchase those materials. With those reviews also comes a recommendation for specific age group. So again, I'm not going to put a book in K-12 when that book is meant to be for 8th grade. We take in consideration the language, we take in consideration the reading level, but also the graphics, if the graphics are appropriate for our students. And then we also have to remember that not every book, even though it may appear and may look like a book for children, doesn't necessarily have to be meant for children. And it just happens that I have two examples right here. Those books, there was an attempt to ban those books in Glen Ridge Public Library. One of them is It's Perfectly Normal, and the other book is It's Not the Stork. And this is a perfect example of books that are they look like picture books and they appear as if they are meant for children, but truth be told, these books are meant to be read by an adult to a child with additional explanation. So what I'm trying to say is that us as librarians, we know where this kind of book belongs. So if I were an elementary school librarian, I would not put this book for on a shelf that was available for my elementary school children. I would probably put this book in my professional development materials for my teachers only, because this book is meant to be used with adults. It is very important to know that us as librarians are very qualified to make these judgment calls, and we are very qualified to assist teachers, but also school administrators and school board members with making these decisions. When it is very common practice for many of us to actually go through the books that we acquire. So for example, when I would receive a new shipment of books, before putting them on a shelf, even though I already read the reviews and made the distinction, I want this book in my collection, I still would actually read the book, go through the book, and to be absolutely certain that this is appropriate book for my local community and it meets the requirements that I am obligated to follow. But just like in other states, in New Jersey, we are experiencing censorship. My recommendation here would be to reach out to our association, New Jersey Association of School Librarians, NJASL.org. We have a website. On our website, we have a fantastic handbook that provides information regarding our state laws and also samples of school district policies that should be followed. I would also say that if you are a school librarian in the state of New Jersey or in other states, reach out to your local association, reach out to other organizations that support school librarians. And the biggest impact that usually we can make is if we work together with our communities in the fight against censorship.